Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the North. I hope you've all had a great night's sleep. I know I certainly did. The lights have been coming up here for probably over an hour. Things are starting to brighten up. And we're getting this tank dialed in and sort of finished up. And as you can see, last couple days the plants have been arriving. They're clearly not real plants because I have silver dollars in here. The Oscars don't do well with real plants either. They like to move everything around. At least the big girl does. She's the interior decorator. And so I was going to leave it all open because, they need the space. But then plants were suggested, and I thought, yeah, it's a good idea. Went straight forward. The first thing I did was I bought some low-cost sort of jungle valley seaweed-looking things, and what I did was I evenly spaced them out all over the tank so that they were there, but they were acting as cover that the fish could easily just swim through. And they left it like that for, till nighttime. And what happened was she started reorganizing. She's getting ready for bed. She started reorganizing the tank, and she started pushing and picking up the plants. I've got some videos of her doing that. And pushing plants, picking them up and dropping them. And she was literally piling them up like here and here. And, basically where I've put things. So, and then after she did that, the next day, she had left a few, and she continued to sort of organize it like this. And then after that, after she cleared space, she started digging the holes here and here, exposing the glass. So I started thinking, oh, she might be nesting. And so what I did was I rearranged the plants, and she's messed with these a little bit. I think she's pushed up on them. She's actually, I had it a little wider. She's made it tighter. So I'm just going to listen to her and make sure I arrange them the way she does so that she doesn't keep disrupting the tank. And to stop her from digging pits, what she's after is a flat surface. So I put two, these are ceramic tiles with no glaze. They're just pure fired ceramic. The same stuff gravel's made of, but it's a kitchen tile. It's very porous, got a bunch of bumps and stuff and holes in it, and very good biomedia, which is what I use these for. I throw them in bare bottom tanks so that it's both bare bottom, yet it has gravel-like qualities, right, for biomedia, and it helps out. So I grabbed two of those and I put them in here, and leveled them into my very shallow gravel, because I keep my gravel shallow, so that there's no buildup of loam. And also, when you keep, especially in a tank like this, when you keep the shallow gravel, when they do something to get worked up, they lift up anything that's in the ground. It gets up in the water column, and then the filters grab it. So it really helps keep the detritus down, and that's important, especially when you're stocking like I do. So I have more plants coming today, the last of them, and then this tank is done. Like, fish done, decor done, just have to enjoy it. And they're going to be little, small, shallow to the ground plants with like 3 or 4 leaves on each one. Come in a pack of 20. And I'm going to line some up here. Sort of make them look a little, and then I'm going to line a few in the back here, so that along the edges it joins up. And I'll put a few here. So I'm going to build sort of like visual borders, right? So now we have a visual border between this plate and this plate, which they seem to like this plate. They've been the male's guarding it, and they're hanging out there. And then in the back corner behind her, I'll have another section done up of these shallow, leafy. They're made of silk, so they're going to look nice. I bought a bulk of these cheap plastic guys just as fill, and then I'm buying nice silk plants to sort of add variety and make it look more real. And between the two of them, when I'm done, you won't notice the cheapy ones as much, because these ones will sort of correct your eyes in that regard. You'll notice the details on the better ones instead of the crappy details on the cheapy looking ones. And it's going to make for a real nice looking scape. That was fairly low cost, and that's the way I need things. I probably spent about $50 on all the plants that I'll have in this tank when it's done, which is pretty damn good considering the coverage and the quality. So, nice looking plants can often cost $25, $30 just for one. So, I could have done better. I could have made it like not had any of this kind of stuff in there, the cheapy green stuff, but I can't afford to be that guy, so I'm gonna do it this way for now, and maybe I'll cycle the cheapy ones out over time and replace them with quality ones, but this is what they get for now. I don't think it's that bad, to be honest. I don't like the color green in the plastic. Definitely rather have all silk, but for now, we're going to live with it. I guess we'll have a closer look at those silver dollars. I just can't get enough of them. They're almost as beautiful as discus. They school instead of shoal, so it's pretty damn nice to see. To think, Sly was smaller and a bit lighter a couple months ago. Just to let you see how fast they grow. Those adult silver dollars are every bit of 6 inches, maybe more, probably close to 7. So he's coming along. And that albino back there, same deal. He was the same size. This guy was a little bigger. It's from a different batch. This guy dwarfed everyone when he showed up. Now he's the same size as everyone else. They grow fast. This guy's probably close to adult size because he probably got about 2 inches left on him. The males tend to stay smaller in Oscars. So when you got adults and you're looking at adults, sexual dimorphism favors the females typically. So you'll get a situation like this: big female, smaller male. Now he's a big male. There's nothing small about this male. He's 12 inches all day, maybe more. Kind of hard to get exact measurements, and I'm not about to pull them out and put tapes up on them and stuff. But trust you me, he's an adult fish, and she is definitely an adult fish. She's a 2-plus-year-old fish all day. They told me she was a year old though when I got her a few months ago. So if they're telling the truth, and this is like a 1.5-year-old fish, wow. Well, you can see they like the pad. She was sleeping on it, and oops, sorry about that. She was sleeping on it, and the lights came up. They both were. They're both right down there on it, and so they've taken up that as their spot. There's no aggression in relation to the territory because everybody knows their place. And if she does drop eggs there, I'll pull that whole plate and I'll put it in the 60-gallon around the corner and hatch them out over there. I won't leave it here because I don't want the aggression, and I don't want, well, they just won't make it, the babies. So that's why those plates are in there, because chances are she'll utilize them, and then I can easily just snatch them out and preserve the eggs. So that is our plan for the scape. Oh, I thought she was going to give me a, yeah, there she goes. Hasn't done that for me in a while. Go up the glass and say hi. Probably wants food. She's starting to beg. Well, that's our Oscar tank for this morning. And we'll keep you posted. I don't know. I'm getting a feeling like she's going to lay eggs. That'll be super cool. Get some Oscar babies. Ciao for now.